dear.
What a terrible way to wake people up on a Saturday morning.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? Sorry. When Tesco's is your theme, you're a little bit limited. Anyway, good morning and welcome to Saturday morning. It's great to be here with you today. Oh, hang on. Let me just... Oh, there we go.
That must be the liveliest start to a Connect Up video in a long time.
It quite possibly is, musically speaking.
Musically speaking, yes. Anyway, here we are. And now you maybe, what was that song called, that track?
Oh, it was great. It had a really good name. It was something like Man, I've got to find it again now. Man Makes Remix of Tesco self-checkout sounds. Yeah,
okay.
There we go.
Right, so anyway, we can share it with you if you've got a Spotify account, and then you can play it to your heart's content. Right, here we are on Saturday the 11th of February, and it's Connect Up time, and we start with a Tesco related soundtrack for good reason.
We do.
Because, as you may know, Tesco run the excellent Blue Token scheme, and over a given period they nominate, as it were, 3 charities to receive Blue Tokens. Now, the winning charity...
Sorry, not very good at this. I can't stop.
The charity that accumulates most tokens gets 1,500 quid, I think it is.
Yep.
The second charity, the second place charity, gets £1,000, and the third place charity gets 500. Now, the Old Schoolhouse Larder is one of the nominated charities at the Tenterden branch of Tesco. So, if you happen to be shopping, and if you remember to ask for a blue token, please do pop it in the Old Schoolhouse Larder section of the community bank thing.
It's called the Mildred Trust, and it's the one on the right-hand side of the 3.
Right, the Mildred Trust.
Yep.
And it's got Old Schoolhouse Larder attached to it as well.
Yeah.
And then if the Old Schoolhouse Larder wins the 1,500 quid, that money, as you know probably, will go towards helping vulnerable local families who are having a tough old time of it at the moment. So there we are. So that's a little plea to support the Old Schoolhouse Larder and the Mildred Trust.
Fabulous. Good. In Connect Up today, you will find a list of all the services that will be taking place around our group of churches today. A couple of things to draw your attention to. The first of which is that there will not be an evensong this week at Tenterden. And the reason that there is not an evensong service this week at Tenterden is because we are inviting everybody to come and join us down at Wittersham, who are going to be having a very special evensong. It partly honours Purcell, but more than that, it is a belated celebration of Candlemas, featuring the news of Purcell. There's choristers, I think, from around the group of churches coming along. So it would be really lovely to see you down there at Wittersham Church. The service will begin at 6 o'clock. Okay, so that's the main change, really, to Sunday's worship.
Yes, and remember the time, 6 o'clock, because up to now, the evening services have been held at 4. This one is at 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Next week we'll be back
to 4 for a short while before the clocks go forward. Right, moving onwards through Connect Up. Coming down the tracks is next, or should we do Lent as it's there?
Let's do Lent.
We can then go on to coming down the tracks. There's a special feature on Lent 2023. Lent's a good time to give faith, our Christian faith, a thorough spring clean. And if you click on the button in Connect Up this morning, you'll see what we've got on offer. The options include the Archbishop of Canterbury's Lent book, a Lent study course, Saturday morning reflective services, keep going, under the title The Object of Lent, and then that's followed by breakfast, so Saturday morning reflective services, and of course there's the usual bed bugger dear wig, which we also call Beginning the Day with God and Ending the Day with God, and that will have a Lenten flavour to it too. They will have a Lenten flavour to them too, as there's 2 of them. There we go, so it's all there in Connect Up. Click on the button and it will all magically unfold before your very eyes.
Just hold your horses 2 seconds.
Right.
I'm just looking for some bits of paper that were around. The posters. Done.
Right, never mind. I'll talk about palm crosses. I'm holding up 2 palm crosses. What we'd like you to do, if you've got your palm cross from last Palm Sunday at home, if you can drop your palm cross back to church, because we'd like to use them to make the ash with which we will ash people this Ash Wednesday, which is Wednesday the 22nd of February. So for the imposition of ashes, we'd like your palm crosses back.
Yes. In your church this week, you should find out exactly when the Ash Wednesday services are taking place in our group of churches. That's also in Connect Up. But we've got services 10 o'clock on the 22nd of February. This is at St Michael's and at Tenterden, and then in the evening 7 o'clock at Newenden and 7 o'clock at Tenterden. So those are our Ash Wednesday services.
We could probably say, I mean, most people will, I guess, work it out anyway, that the palm crosses are symbols of our hosannas on Palm Sunday, but of course we don't live up to those hosannas, or at least not for very long before we trip over, and so burning the palm crosses and turning them into ash and using them on Ash Wednesday is a reminder of our failure to live up to the hosannas that we uttered a year ago. Well, nearly a year ago. Yeah, there we go.
That's good.
Right.
The other thing to say is, in churches this weekend, if you are interested in the reading group to do with this book, or if you are interested in joining one of the Lent groups, there's going to be a sign-up sheet at the back of the church. So if you wouldn't mind just adding your name and some contact details to that, then we can make sure that we let you know where and when precisely everything is going to happen, because we haven't settled on final locations yet, certainly for the Lent reading group or groups. So it would be really useful to know if you're intending to come along. So if you can look out for those at the back of church and sign them up. Every church should have one. If not, perhaps you better, if you ask the minister taking your service, they will hopefully be able to put you in the right direction.
Okay,
right,
coming down the tracks. Now, the first up is an event at Tenterden Church this evening by the Heart of Kent Show Choir.
That was last night. No, it's not. Oh, it is tonight, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're right, sorry.
11th,
yes.
It's called Winter Song, and it kicks off at 7 p.m. Well, the doors open at 7 p.m. I think it begins at 7:30. £10 a person, and because of the angle of the screen, I can't really see what it's about. Can you see more clearly than I?
It's a licensed bar. It's supporting Cancer Research UK, and
what sort of music's on offer?
Oh, an evening of magical music.
Magical music.
Yes, including songs by Kate Bush, Bocelli, Joni Mitchell,
quite
Tori
a
Amos,
selection.
Ben Platt, and many more.
Many more.
That
so a riotous evening.
Coverall.
Yes, it'll be fabulous. And is that a unicorn on the front?
No, I think.
Was it just a horse?
Maybe, I don't know. It's a white horse. Could be a unicorn though. I can't see. Yeah.
Anyway, well, see for yourselves and see what you think.
Winter Song.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's that.
If you would like to come along on Wednesday to Tenterden Church Hall, there will be lunch for those who live alone. That's open to anyone within our group of churches. If you'd like to come along, £4, fabulous company and a jolly good time for all.
Meditation at St Mildred's. Sharon's series continues on Wednesday the 15th at 6 o'clock for about 45 minutes. So come along to that.
And just a reminder that there will not be Little Sparrows this week because it's half term. So if you're planning to come along with anybody, hold your horses for a week. It will next return on the 20th of February in the Tenterden Church Hall.
Good. So we have a little selection of things coming up for you, in addition to all those that we've said already. Do you want to go back to any of the others?
No, but I was just going to say winter lunches at Rolvenden. If you are interested in a winter lunch at Rolvenden, could you possibly make sure you get in touch with Sylvia? And her contact details are in today's Connect Up. And let Sylvia know so that she can book you a meal. Bring your bottle of your favourite tipple and go along. We had a really cracking meal last weekend.
It was really good, wasn't
it? Superb.
And produced under great stress
and
in difficult circumstances.
Yes.
Yes. So anything else we need to be announcing?
Well, a new thing this week. Appledore are going to be having open gardens on Sunday the 11th of June between 10 and 4. There is more information about that in Connect Up Today. I mean, it's a little way off. There will be more information coming up over the next few weeks. There's going to be teas, open gardens, glorious sunshine, and a jolly good time for all the family. So there we go.
Now, there's a lot we haven't told you about. We ought to just mention, although I think news has probably got out by now, that the concert by the Bukalika, the recital by the Bukalika Piano Trio has been postponed. One of the performers has been taken ill and they've not had time to rehearse. So that's going to be rescheduled for later in the year.
Fabulous.
Now, how many birthdays?
We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 7.
Well, let me take out
the
those
two
two
little ones.
candles.
And you want to light them as you're
I
stood
can
up
light
there
those,
now,
yes.
and I can say who they're for. So we're going to do birthdays now, and the first birthday that we've got celebrating today, many happy returns to Dale Norrington. And then tomorrow it is the turn of B Cunliffe. So many happy returns for tomorrow, B. And then on Monday, that's the 13th, we've got 3 people celebrating their birthdays. So Rob Eastoe.
That's one for Rob.
Stephanie Marshall. And Bob White. So many happy returns to all of them for Monday. So that's
right.
13th, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Right, we'll light our big banner. No, we'll light...
You could do that as well.
Okay, yeah, we'll light the big candle, counting candle.
Here you go. Stand by your beds.
All set.
Come on.
Hey, ooh. Oh my days, just hold on a minute.
What's
I'll
happened?
just
We
put
set
this
light to the
fire
office.
out, yeah. Okay. There we are.
Right,
All
are you ready?
Disaster averted. Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dale, B, Rob, Stephanie and Bob. Happy birthday to you.
Do you know, I reckon there's people out there that watch this video every week just to see if any disasters do befall, and they were pretty close this
Kind
week.
of burning, it's gone out.
Yes, it has gone out. I'll get some water on it later.
Right. Anyway, have a lovely birthday, all our birthday celebrants, and
Yes.
we hope you're spoiled thoroughly rotten.
Yes.
Don't we?
I think so. So there we are. I think that's about it for now.
Excellent.
We'll look forward to seeing you around over the next few days.
Enjoy reading Connect Up. And perhaps we could say as well, if you could think of anybody you think might like to read it, then do forward it on, because you never know, they may become a subscriber and enjoy soaking up the news and the information and the events and all the other stuff that we have the great pleasure of pointing in your direction each week.
Yes, quite.
Good.
Right. I hope you're braced for this.
Are you ready?
We'll go back to the Man Creates musical remix of Tesco's self-checkout sounds piece of music, or whatever you might call it. Are you ready?
I bet Margaret's enjoying this.
The only thing is, only on the positive side, it's 39 seconds.
Right, 39 seconds of pure something.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Dig that beat.
Don't dance.
Unexpected item in packing.